Over the past week, something unusual has been unfolding in the Middle East. Dozens of American fighter jets have quietly arrived in Jordan, concentrating at a single airbase. No big announcement, no press conference, just satellite images, and a lot of unanswered questions. So let's break it down. How many jets arrived? Why Jordan? And does this mean the US is preparing to hit Iran? The focus is Muwaffaq Salti Air Base, also known as Azraq Air Base in eastern Jordan. This base sits far from coastlines, far from militias, and far from short-range missile threats, yet close enough to reach Iraq, Syria, and western Iran. Since mid-January, aircraft have been arriving in waves. But last week alone, tracking data and satellite imagery suggest around 10 to 15 additional US jets landed, pushing the total to roughly 35 to nearly 40 American strike aircraft on the ground. That's a massive concentration for a country that isn't officially at war. The stars of the buildup are F-15E Strike Eagles. These are not defensive fighters. They're built for deep penetration strikes, heavy bomb loads, and long-range missions. Parked alongside them, A-10 Thunderbolt IIs for close air support, EA-18G Growlers for electronic warfare and radar suppression, MQ-9 Reaper drones, transport aircraft and helicopters, and a steady stream of KC-135 and KC-46 tankers, enabling non-stop operations. Satellite images show the jets lined up in neat rows, not dispersed, not hidden. That alone sends a message. Why Jordan? Because Jordan offers something Gulf bases don't: distance from Iranian short-range missiles, strong layered air defenses, political stability, quiet cooperation. From Azraq, US aircraft can strike targets thousands of kilometers away, refuel mid-air, and return, all while staying outside the most dangerous threat zones. In military terms, it's a perfect launch pad. And this air buildup doesn't stand alone. At sea, the USS Abraham Lincoln Carrier Strike Group has entered the region, with another carrier reportedly on the way. Destroyers are positioned near the Strait of Hormuz, the Red Sea, and the Mediterranean. Missile defense systems, Patriot and THAAD, have been reinforced across Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and Bahrain. This is a full-spectrum posture. Now here's where it gets interesting. As these jets arrive, the US and Iran are heading into nuclear talks in Oman this week. Iranian officials confirm the meeting, Washington confirms participation, and leaked details suggest discussions on uranium enrichment limits, ballistic missiles, and Iran's regional proxies. So while diplomats sit at the table, American strike aircraft sit on the runway. So is the US about to attack Iran from Jordan? Officially, no. Jordan has said it won't allow its territory to be used for strikes on Iran. The US calls this a routine rotation, but militaries don't rotate 40 strike jets, electronic warfare aircraft, carriers, and missile defenses for nothing. This looks less like preparation for immediate war and more like maximum leverage.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.